What's going on, guys? It's Skol side back again, and today we're doing another film breakdown. And in this video, we're breaking down Drew Samia. We all know he had a very controversial Sunday night, and people are asking for him to be cut. Listen, he was bad. However, he was also very good on some plays. Now, I'm going to be showing you the good and the bad here. Condensed clips. I'm going to go find plays, and that's what we're going to do. Cut him up, look at when he was good, when he was bad, and really make an assessment on how he played truly Sunday night. And then, as you see by the title of the video, I already went and got these clips. He is wildly inconsistent, and it is really staggering to see, and you guys will see this in the video. Anyways, leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe for more. Anyways, boys, let's get right into it. Alright, so anyways, in this clip, I want you guys to really look at Samia right here. This was on Dalvin's touchdown run on the first play of the game, and it's a very simple block. However, the touchdown run is on him, and he is probably the second to third most important block, and he really threw a good one. So watch Drew Samia right here, number 73. So we do motion CJ Ham from the right to the left side, and he ends up in the backfield, kind of in a fullback true formation. Anyways, Cousin goes ahead and he snaps the ball right now. And here we go. See, did you see? Listen, this step for Samia, it is a very, listen, it's way harder than you look. Because if this dude shoots, he's shooting inside. Samia needs to get around without holding, because if he shoots this gap, Dalvin's in the backfield for a loss. Anyways, that was a really good clip of Drew Samia finally doing what we want. And you see him. Please keep an eye on him. I love seeing this. He lets out a scream because he knows he just did a really good job. And I'm really happy for Drew Samia. All right, here we go, guys. We are back with another clip of Drew Samia. This is one of his 3 or 4 holding calls from the game. And I want you guys to really check this out. And it's really bad. So 73. Sorry about that. So watch this. So the dude puts on just kind of like a rush move on him, and he does a pretty solid job of just keeping his feet at first. You know, he goes right, he cuts in front of his face, and that's the problem though. Like, look at how deep he already is, and then he just gets blown up. And we all know this is Cousins' weakness. This was 90 just being an absolute play wrecker. Literally, he is in his face. CJ Ham doesn't even know where the hell he went. Or Madison, he just chips a guy right here, and then Cousins just gets locked up, and then Drew Samia just breaks onto his head, and it was really bad play by Samia, and just kind of it just sees like how good he is sometimes. And right here, this dude, he just cuts in front of his, takes one large step with his right, and then he explodes, and he just pushes him. It's not like he chopped his feet down and hit him in a hole like you see CJ Ham. He literally just extended and kept pushing him almost like a bench press, and it was really bad play by Samia. And then Cousins, of course, gets pretty much sacked, but it is a holding call because you can see right here he's literally wrapped around his head. Anyways, that was another play of Drew Samia just being wildly inconsistent. He just needs to break his feet down and get a solid push on the guy. Anyways, clip of Drew Samia being awful. So this is going to be the last clip I'm going to be showing you. Then I'm going to be full screen and actually talk to you guys. So this was probably Drew Samia's best clip of his career. And this is just textbook for an offensive lineman. He had a really rough game with his penalties. However, this is really good. So this is a stretch run to the right with the third string running back in the game. And he literally makes this run happen. He helps Brian O'Neill, chips 91, I believe. And then look at this. Look at the way he just moves up, uses his feet, breaks down, hits 57. Could be a hold, but that's just, listen, that is just so textbook out of an offensive guard and the movement. He is wildly inconsistent, but this clip just really, see right here, help on O'Neill, bust up to the second linebacker. Literally, Mike Boone is just following him and saying, Drew Samia, you lead the way. And the play before, he did get a holding call. That's just Drew Samia being good. Anyways, I'm going to talk to you guys about my whole thought process on Drew Samia. Alright, what's up, guys? We are back full screen, giving you my analysis on Drew Samia after you guys saw a couple of those clips. You saw the good and you saw the bad out of Drew Samia. Pretty much just what I've came to the conclusion with him is he is probably the most inconsistent lineman in the NFL right now. And that's what listen, from a lineman, that's the number one thing you need. It's just consistency. You don't got to be consistently great. I mean, those are the great ones. They are consistently great, but you just got to be consistently good. Drew Samia just still hasn't proven that. We see glimpses and we see these chances. Like that last run play I showed you was beautiful. It's textbook out of Drew Samia. I mean, that's literally all pro type of play from him. But then you see him in pass protection, and you are like, why is he on the field right now? Now, my thoughts on what I think the Minnesota Vikings should do with him. I say you give him one more chance in Atlanta. You know, it's not like he's a veteran and he has nothing to prove. Maybe he just has a learning curve. And I think this coaching staff sees the good plays because, I mean, we're watching the film they watch. That's why I like looking at these clips, because it's not just what you see on TV. Because you will not see that clip just off TV or just off like the regular film. You slowed it down. We saw how elite that was. And maybe coaches are thinking, we need to get that all the time. However, I do think they are losing their patience with him. I do think in pass blocking situations, they know Kirk Cousins. They know his flaws, and his flaws is he does not handle interior pressure well at all. However, I mean, on top of that, Drew Samia allows interior pressure. I cannot talk right now, and that's his problem. And I think Drew Samia, he's just wildly inconsistent right now, and it's really showing. He plays like a young rookie, and he just needs to get in gear. I say you give him one more chance again against Atlanta, and if he is blatantly bad, go into the bye. You have 2 weeks to figure out what do you want to do. Maybe that's Ezra Cleveland time then. Give him 2 weeks in the bye to prepare for the game in Green Bay. That's what I think they should do. I don't think they should just cut him. I feel like that'd be wildly unfair, especially since he's shown glimpses of greatness. And, you know, you can go on Twitter and you can see Vikings fans saying, Drew Samia should be cut. He's terrible. I don't know why he's not cut yet. I was thinking the same way until I watched some of the film, and it's not entirely his fault. I mean, if you look at it, Brian O'Neill also had a ton of bad plays, but we're not seeing he should be cut because he is more consistent. It's just Drew Samia just needs to become more consistent, and he is wildly inconsistent. And he needs to get it together. I'm not saying he's good. He's still bad. Listen, it's just he's shown glimpses of greatness. And I think the Vikings are seeing that, and I think they're going to give him one more chance in Atlanta. However, if he is still inconsistent in that game, he will probably be benched. And that's mainly the problem, because you can be inconsistent game to game. You can have a bad game. But if you have bad drives consistently throughout a game, and then you're also good, and you never just have a game where you have no mishaps, that's when it gets really tough for a coach to keep putting you out there. And anyways, I think my analysis on Drew Samia is he's just the most inconsistent offensive guard in the NFL. Let me know what you guys think about these type of videos where I show you clips and then you see my whole face. Just trying to get more content for you guys. There's a podcast that's going to be coming out tomorrow where we do talk about the entire Seahawks game and look towards Atlanta. Anyway, guys, look out for that. Leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Always love the support from the channel recently. Rolled the 1K. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.